Hello, everybody. Warrior here, and welcome back to Icarus. Now, today, the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to grab ourselves a new mission. And I've been sending up our stuff to up here, so we have quite a few exotics and we have quite a few Ren. So the question is if we want to spend any of that today. And I've been thinking about potentially grabbing a cow or a chicken, but I found some really good foods that are outside of what we would need these for. And I think that we're going to skip these on this playthrough because I think I'd like to save some exotics and stuff. And on the next playthrough, we could start with a cow, I think. I kind of like that idea. And same with the other animals over here, the other pets. I would like to try to save some so that we can use these guys next time, give us something a little bit new to look at and go from there. Now there was something else here that I wanted to look at. Oh, I wanted to ask you guys, are these guns any good? You know, like we have the ability to make any of the top tier guns, including we have the best rifle that we can make and we have the best shotgun. So is there any reason to get these ones? Um, from what I can see, they don't look to be better, but I don't know that for a fact. And then I also think they take this special ammo too, right? So I'm not really sure. And then the crossbows, we may actually buy one of these crossbows so that we can start using crossbows on the next one. Again, there's quite a few things that I want to try when we get into this game again, but I don't really know if I want to play with any of these yet because I don't think any of these are as good as what we have. And by the time we would get to something that's comparable, we would spend so much rent in exotics, and I think it really would be kind of dumb of us to do that. So yeah, I mean, I guess I'll just leave it up to you guys to answer the question for me, if you would please. Uh, what is there anything specific in here that we should be buying from the station? One thing that I did do is to get ourselves some good food here. You guys will see we've got some decent ingredients in here, but we've made the soybean stir fry, shepherd's pie, and a stew. But there's one more that I wanted to make, and I just hadn't had the chance to make the corn yet. So we've got corn down here growing, and you can see the other ingredients that we have bought that we have growing now. We get some severe winds coming in. Uh, I bought and shipped down tomatoes, mushrooms, avocados, and potatoes. So those plus corn and carrots, which we already had down here, will give us a pretty good variety of food. And as you guys can also see, I've moved the base around a little bit. Uh, I did a couple different configurations and things. It took me a little while, but I kind of like the way that this is now. We've got a nice big open space here. And I did make the electric masonry bench here. And the cool thing about this is we can make our concrete frames in here. So all we got to do is just move our concrete over here and we can do that. And then this here, it can be specifically just for concrete. I don't know if I showed you guys the fact we have 2 battery banks now, but we do. We also have, I moved the advanced alteration bench downstairs here. So that's no longer in this corner up here. And last but not least, we have the electric textiles bench. So we've got, you know, everything fully upgraded. And one thing I was looking at is making the composite armor. So I unlocked this, and I think we could actually be pretty darn close to making some of this. Because if I come in here, no, in here, no. Did I take it all the way? Did I already take it out? I must have. I also rearranged this in here too to get everything to fit in here. I took those 2 cabinets that were there for like an episode and I moved them. I stuck them in here, and our ingots are still in here. Yeah, see, we've got quite a few composites here. The issue is going to be, do we have enough aluminium? I know I potentially had used a bunch of it, but I thought I just stuck it somewhere. Maybe it's in here. No, I did end up using a lot of it. But we do have the aluminum mine running again over here. I went and got that set up just because we were using aluminum for so much. We also need carbon fiber. I know I had made some. I must have used it. And we are out of silica. So let me just double check to see if we have any. We don't. Okay. So we'll have to make that run a little bit later, and we'll have to make the composite armor later. We won't have time to do that right now. But what did we need? I think we needed 74 composites to do it all, and we have that. And we certainly have enough aluminum, or aluminium as it is pronounced on here. But then we have screws and fiber. We definitely have the screws, but it's the carbon fiber that's holding us back, which we need the silica for, which I will grab in between a few things here as we're going, so we can get that composite armor made up at some point in this episode. These winds are crazy. Let's grab ourselves a new mission. And I think if we just continue down this line here... Whoa. There we go. We have this one here, which does unlock these hedgehogs and stuff for us, which those would be pretty nice, to be honest. I wouldn't mind... We need to get the encrypted satellite. I keep forgetting to do that. We'll have to go look and see exactly what that's going to cost us to do.
The Assembly are new to Icarus, but if their track record's anything to go by, they'll be running the place soon enough. They're getting ambitious, but need some equipment set up by someone who knows what they're doing. They'll let you know the setup. You just gotta build it for them. Sounds easy, right?
Okay, so the issue with this one is where I read here, we got to construct a fully powered base. And that's going to be the issue. I'm going to step inside here for a second because this is getting a bit ridiculous. Oh, our glass is taking a lot of damage down there. I mean, they're actually not damaged too bad, I guess. I try to repair them up quite often, but... Yeah, see, like, some of it took a lot of damage, and some of it, like, took no damage. None damage. Wow. I can speak properly, I swear. That one's hit pretty hard. Yeah, they're not too bad, I guess. Alright. Let's go back and look at the mission. So, this is a fully powered base. I don't know what that means. Like, if they need just a few of these workbenches and a solar panel. You know, like right now, I don't think we have the ability to make a solar panel. I mean, I guess I could grab the one that's over in the other forest biome at that cave. We could grab that one over there. That's if they even want a solar panel. But we don't have enough electronics, and we don't have the silicon or the silica to make that. We don't have the silica to make the glass. We do have enough composites. We don't have the silica to make the carbon fiber. So we won't be able to do that right now. We'll have to work on that. We can do that mission second. So then that way we can get a little bit of a build episode in. And I do have another build episode planned. I'm working on getting all of those materials together. And that is going to be to build our bridge network that I've wanted to build. So I'm thinking it's either this mission here. What is this one?
UDA is under serious pressure to up their exotic shipments. They want Legos pushing into new zones like yesterday. Places no one's been. Cold places. I ain't gonna lie to you. This one's about as risky as it comes. They'll be dropping some ice-cutting gear down to you, but exotics screw with signals up there, so expect a mess and zero intel. But hey, At least you'll be the first. Maybe name something after yourself.
Well, we can try this.
You're headed deep into the Arctic on this one. Luckily, Legos dropped you some fancy ice cutting gear, because Group 15's last weapons test brought down half a mountain in your path. The bad news is the delivery drone got pasted by a storm. Crash zones marked on your map. Still, you came to Icarus for adventure, right? How's that going for you?
Do you guys see a crash zone? I don't see a crash zone. Oh, I guess we have to reach the pass first. Okay. Well, it is in the middle of the night here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a nap. I'm going to grab my light down here before I forget. I put that into charge, and I will forget this if I don't grab it now. And yeah, something is missing down here. What is missing? Oh, my repair bench. Oh, I got to get that back down at some point. My steel pickaxe is almost broke. Ooh, and my guns aren't in the best situation either. You know what? Let me get these fixed up really quick. And I'll take a nap, and I'll meet you guys pretty darn close to the pass. That way we won't miss any part of this story thing. Where am I going? All right, welcome back, everybody. I think we're almost there. One thing I did want to mention is here on the map, I was looking at these here. We have a titanium and we have a gold mine set up. These are actually electric drills. I went down and I changed them up to electric ones. And then right here and right here, I set them up their own water wheels. So those are fully powered by water. And yeah, those will keep running until the water wheel fills up all the way. And then, yeah, then it'll, kind of move on from there. I wonder, can I can't get rid of these, can I? Can't. Can I drink this and override? Wait, what? Yeah, this is coffee, right? Yeah, it should be giving me extra temperature, not whatever.
There it is. 1,000,000 tons of ice and snow. Get that heat gun sorted and set up. Should slice right through that thing once you power it up.
All right, let's get out of the icy cold here and see if we can figure out where is the drop zone. Oh, there it is behind us. All right. Yeah, but I guess I really kind of didn't finish explaining myself here. The reason that I set up those, wow, that got really kicked off sideways, eh? The reason that I did the titanium and the gold one there is because the gold mine is the only one left that was, I'm not making it up the side of this mountain very easily. The gold mine was still way up here, and it was the only one in this direction. The copper mine that we had up here, we moved because we have an electric mining drill on copper down this way. So we have two silica ones that are running right now, here, and those are the furthest ones north. So making the trip all the way up here for the gold was kind of dumb. And because I was already headed this way for titanium, and I think my oxide one is over here, I'm already in this direction. It was just nicer to put the gold one down here and to also get that on electricity, so then we don't have to keep going up there to refuel it and to fix it. And I need to try to figure out how to get up here. Oh. Did I find it? I might not have fully found it, but I could potentially make a pretty easy... I can't see. Why is this being more difficult than it needs to be? Oh, wow. This is actually a smaller area than what I thought it was. All right. Let me grab some resources here so I can build some ramps and get us up there. Okay, it's a little bit funky, but we did get up here, I think. I mean, we're almost up here. Really? Like, I can make that jump. You can't make that jump. That's fine, I guess. Let's get rid of this boar. Lung shot. Nice. And sure, I'll grab the bacon from it, I guess. The only thing that we're actually using for meat, which is kind of crazy, is just the regular basic meat to make this food. So that is definitely helpful, but... Oh, I was like, what in the world? Oh. So we're going to have to make our own power for this?
This thing's kind of a heat ray. Hyper-accelerated gas produces a resonant cascade, blah, 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 something lasers. Larkwell cooked it up for Group 15. Ought to cut right through any amount of ice and snow in your way, though. And sure come in handy when you reach that avalanche.
Okay, so the issue is we need power. I didn't bring any power with me, so I'm going to have to run back to the base. Also, somewhat good news, I guess, is the base is not all that far away. Actually, I should have just kept going this way, not that way. All right, so I'm going to run back to the base. I'm going to grab my snow gear as well. I completely forgot to grab that stuff. Apparently, I can't remember to grab it anymore when I'm going into the snow. But I'm going to grab that. I'm going to grab some way to make power. I'm going to have to take one of the wind turbines, I guess. But it is early morning, so that shouldn't affect anything. The base, what's running at the base should be not taking too much power. I think almost the solar panels themselves could power the whole base. So I think that that's going to be okay to steal one of the wind turbines. But I'll grab that stuff really quick, and I will bring you guys back in a minute. I was just sitting here at base, and I heard bees. These bees followed us all the way from... There's like a beehive right here. They followed us from all the way over there. Did they just destroy something? Or is it just damage being done? I think it was just damage somewhere. I don't know what they damaged. But like, they literally followed us from, like, that's a huge distance to follow us from. They were over here. And they followed us all the way back. That's crazy. I mean, I just got an achievement of wear Arctic armor in the Arctic. Apparently, we haven't been back here since we made this full set of armor, which is actually quite funny. I am going to make Tahiri a little place to stand here and take the bottom section off so that if this attracts any animals, he will be safe. So he's going to stay up there. So the only thing that can hit him is stuff that can shoot. So hopefully we don't run into anything like that. But he is protected at least as best as I can think to do so. What do we got here for animals? Anything? Anyway. Snow wolf. Okay. We can take him out pretty easy. So we need to remember we haven't been on this side. Wait, yes, we have been. We've been on this side, and there really wasn't too much for dangerous things over here on this side. Hopefully that will stay that way. Let me see. I need my knife back. Not 100% sure if it will, but we're not at least running into a ton of polar bears or anything like that, which will be super useful and helpful. Here we go. Get rid of these things before they attract stuff in. We are a little bit cold, but that's because I had... what I've been doing is I've been keeping my canteen on my water slot, and that's why I was getting cold. So that should help. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. All right. I did think to grab the wiring tool, so I'm not a complete dum-dum. I mean, let's be honest, I definitely am a slight one. But the question is going to be, is things going to want to attack this stuff? Because I really don't want to lose this windmill. It's not 100% necessary, but I still don't want to lose it.
Gear like this eats power. So you're going to have to find a way to...
Sorry, I didn't mean to, like, beat you to the thing, but...
Sometimes you just gotta love Group 15. Looks like you got a way through.
Uh-oh.
What the... Where'd they come from?
Got him. Now, the bad news is I'm not going to be able to grab all of these freaking... where is my knife? I'm not going to be able to take all of these tusks with us. I don't like that. I don't like that I won't be able to take them all. I'll take the meat and the bones. I need Tahiri so I can put another one of these tusks on him. And then we got to get in there, but I want to get away from that storm for a little while. Oh, see, and this is why I put him up there. Please be stuck there. Please be stuck there. Please be stuck there. Sweet, you are. Don't be looking at him. No, I missed again because you moved. Yeah, don't be looking at him. That's mine, not yours. Okay? This is why I do these things. I do not want to lose another Moa. All right, we're getting pretty cold here. Is that another bear? No, it's more. That's more Moas. Okay. Let's get ourselves. Oh, are you kidding me, buddy? I don't want to waste good stuff on you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just it's not worth it to fire bullets at you because I don't need to. We're gonna end up with freaking hypothermia before we can get out of here. Hey, buddy. All right, let's get you down out of here. We'll get away from this wolf and this storm for a few minutes here so we can hopefully not... Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? So, I mean, the good news is the bears really are not as much of a threat as they used to be. Just a couple shotgun shots. You know, my health is high enough that I don't have to worry about them hitting me hard enough to kill me. You know, I've got a few hits that I can take from them before I will die. You know, so it's good, but it's just kind of one of those things where they're more of an annoyance than they are anything now. What do we want to do with you, buddy? I could give you stamina regen. I was kind of giving him the heat resistance and stuff so that we could go into the desert with him a little bit easier. But I wonder if there's anything else that would be kind of better for him. Maybe just the melee attack. You get the full max HP thing. Could give you some physical resistance. Although, I feel like just the attack is better. I don't know if this attack actually works if I'm not the one helping them attack. That's the only question that I have. Oh. Oh, there's a Moa over here. Okay, I'm just coming to grab this tusk. And actually, I do kind of want to... I'm going to kill you. I'm sorry. Oh, hey. There's another level up. All right, that's sweet. We've actually gotten quite a few level ups. I just want to skin these because I'd like to get the XP for it. How much are we getting? Can I see? Yeah, we got quite a lot. I have no idea what that... Oh. Lightning storm. They're actually really cool in the wintertime. If you get a chance to be a part of one. What's still on here? This stuff. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. Here we go. We've got exposure. We got to get out of here. All right, so we've got quite a few bones here that we can... Wow. We'll at least be able to make a little bit of epoxy. I'm going to run this stuff back to the base really quick, and then we can proceed and go in there. These tusks are very valuable, and I'm wondering if perhaps those I doubt they will be, but if those are still there when we come back, I'll grab another one or two if I can. Um, yeah. So I will bring you guys back in just a second as we're going through the pass. This stuff is just a little bit too valuable to just kind of leave laying around if there's a possibility to grab more of it. Plus that storm's going on, so we got to wait a few minutes anyway. All right, so here we go. Taking our steps here into the Arctic zone once
Well,
again.
here we are. A whole new frozen world. It's kind of beautiful. But you ain't here to admire the view. Lego's group got a theory that tectonic activity means there's more exotics in the mountains. It's about to get busy up here. So, I guess we'll find out.
All right, let's see. Are we still being chased by those wolves? We are. Those wolves are very aggressive. I don't think I've ever seen the wolves chase this hard. They still chasing? No, okay, they did give up. All right, perfect. I want to make sure that I drink my coffee here just because I am cold. Let's eat this because we're getting a little hungry. And it says Tahiri is cold, which doesn't make any sense because he has the Arctic thing on, the Arctic saddle. So I don't know what it is that's making him cold. Because I'm pretty sure that he wasn't cold the last time that we came in here. But he is now. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's been cold this whole time and I just didn't know. But I don't know how far we have to go here. I gotta try to keep a lookout here for crevasses because I'm really good at finding those. Is it just over this hill? I'll stop and look at the map here when I feel like I'm safe for a second. Oh yeah, it's just down here. There's a little lake or something down here. I'm assuming a frozen one. And there's so many, like, things that want to just kill you here in the snow. We haven't even run into any polar bears yet. Okay. I could hear him growling. I just wasn't sure if he was coming at us or not. What is that, a geyser? Must be. Now, I swear, if there is a friggin' ice worm or something that chases us and Tahiri dies, I'm going to scream. Okay, I don't see anything down here. Is this the spot? Okay, so this is the spot. Make sure Tahiri's got some stam here, because I would really like to be able to just run away if I can. It is getting dark already. Nice. Is that it? I was just supposed to run here? That's it? Okay. 600 Ren, guys. I mean, Ren's not too hard to get a hold of, apparently. Exotics, on the other hand, they're not bad. Actually, that looked like a cave to me that was open, but it's no longer open at the moment. So let's open up this cave really quick. Let me see. Yeah, let's get this cave open. And we'll check to see if we got any exotics in here. That'll give us some extra stuff that we can spend at some point. Let me get in here. Let me check for some exotics. And then I'll meet you guys back at the base. All right, welcome back, everybody. It is a new day, and it's actually been a couple of days, really. We've been running around doing some stuff here at the base, trying to get some things prepared. And one of the things that I decided to do was I decided to fix this a little bit. I put down some more of these. I reset the grid and put them down just so I could snap this one in a little bit of a better spot. I don't think it looks... Sorry, buddy. I don't think it looks too bad because I was able to bury them deep enough to get them a little bit kind of out of the way. Not quite so bold as they are here. So not too bad there. And then the other thing that I did was I found this electronic food trough. So I decided I wanted to try this and see what we could do with it. I don't know. It's like so big and facing the wrong direction from what I'd want. So I guess there, I'm stuck. There we go. Okay. It says something about, like, you can just put whatever you want in it for food, and it makes this, I guess. So I want to try to see what we can get put in there and see what Wow, that's really annoying to keep getting stuck on. Is there any... I could just put some carrots in there, I guess. So this is all the vegetables that we need to make the foods that we want. So carrots, mushrooms, potatoes, squash. What is this one? Oh, soy. The avocados, corn. I think that's everything. And tomatoes. So then I've got those all planted. So if I need more of them, I can just harvest them up. But I do have a bunch of them upstairs here in the freezer. And I also made a bunch of the different foods. So we've got 5 different foods up here. And the reason for that is one of these gives melee damage, but it gives a lot of good max health and stamina. So I kind of been using that when I'm around the base a little bit because I use that for harvesting stone and different things because of the melee damage. And then this one here gives projectile damage. So when we're out and about and we're getting ready to, potentially fight something, we'll at least get a little bit of extra projectile damage out of that one. This one also gives projectile. Oh, wait, are these the same? They are the same, but I didn't know they were the same because it moves where the things go. Oh, do they stack? Oh, I don't know if these ones will stack or not. I didn't realize that they were the same because if you look, stamina regen and projectile damage change spots. Or stamina moves to health regen. Health regen moves to the bottom and projectile moves to the middle. Ooh, I did not realize that. Okay, what about these? These ones are all different. So we get a lot of max health out of these. Plus we get some food consumption. So that will make it so that we get hungry less, which is very nice. But we gain some good stamina and health regen there. And then on this one, we gain a lot of good health regen, food consumption, and experience. But it is a different amount. So they are different enough that they will stack. Get that ice out of there. We have been doing quite a few things. If you look in our inventory here on our hotbar, so I upgraded our hammer. I'll pull it up this way and we'll do it. And I added the action hold time and stamina consumed by actions. What are they called again? Alterations to it. I did the titanium knife, and I did the creature bones on this one, so we get the carcass connoisseur 2. We made the titanium axe here, and we did the melee damage on that one, and we did the titanium pickaxe, and we also did the melee damage on that. So we've got a few new items here. I like the looks of the axe and the pickaxe. I really do. I like the fact that they on the shaft of the axe there, it's a little bit like rigid. You got some ridges and stuff on it. It's pretty cool. I like it. I like the little details that are here. So I need to hook this up, and I actually went upstairs to grab. Do I have the? Oh, I do have it with me. Sweet. So I actually want to hook this up really quick and see. I've got power here somewhere. Yeah. So I had to add in. Actually, can I grab the one that's down here? Yes. Wait, did I? I don't know if that's powered in there or not. We'll find out in a second, I guess. Get me out of there. So we've been doing quite a few different things. Oh. Oh, no, that's down there. I'm like, oh, wait, I have power running through here? No, that's quite a ways away. And there we go. It's working. Let's go grab something to stick in there. Grab some... Actually, I think we might have a bunch of jerky or something up here. We do. So let's grab that. Oh, I forgot we had this stuff up here. Oh, my honey smoked bacon. I forgot to put that away. Let's turn you into this. I made this for when I'm around the base. Oh, I already had some in here. Wait, what's the difference? Oh, I salted one of them. That's right. That's why. So I did this because when I'm around the base, I want to have the extra experience. Just kind of running around. I don't need all of the extra health and stam, but the extra experience to gain the blueprint points and stuff would be really nice. I also finally made the encryption device. That was super expensive. I'll show you guys in a second. Yeah, I just want to try this thing out here and see what we get out of it. So if I put this in here, I want to see what this food does when it makes it. Oh, I probably should have. I'll just eat one of these. Okay. Okay. That's not too bad. I'll take that. Turn some of our dried meat and stuff into this. So is this stuff empty? Okay, this is not empty. So let's pull all of this out and we'll do the same thing. The only issue is I don't know if Tahiri can get to it or not. Let's move you up here and see if you can reach it. Because if you can... Oh, I didn't mean to... Well, I guess actually I might as well just put you in here. Not off the edge of the cliff, but let's just put you in here. And then you guys will all be able to do that one. And I'll grab all the food out of here and we'll stick it all in there. So I don't know when I mentioned it or if I did, but we don't need anything outside. Oh, got a lot of stuff in there right now. We don't need anything outside of just regular raw meat for any of these recipes. So we're pretty good. Yeah, so the really good thing about this is that we only need like we'd only need raw meat, the regular raw meat, to be able to make all those recipes that we have in the freezer in there. So for me, I don't need all the extra like gamey meat and T-bones and all that stuff. So I can make those into dried versions and stick them in there. And I might actually be able to use the raw versions of it as well. I don't know. We could try that out later, but that gives them a decent feed. There's only like one animal feed that I probably would have used, and it was like a health regen one. So something that's not really super useful to us from here, but it just gives us them a little bit of a buff. And I'm assuming it's going to last a little bit longer and different things like that. So that'll be nice to have. So let's check this out here. I think the first encrypted one here is this.
Group 15 stay pretty quiet about what they're up to, but apparently they've got a problem. Whatever you heard, there's more to the story. They're pushing hard down there, but Icarus has been pushing back. They're looking for a force multiplier. Think you can do that?
Okay, so this will unlock the sandworm plating attachment for us, and we'll gain 2 extra character talent points. Plus, the 100 exotics is really kind of a big thing here for me as well. So this plus the exotics really makes me want to try this. It says defeat apex creatures,
Last crew
so...
they sent down didn't fare so well, but they didn't have your track record. So check your HUD for objectives and get into it. Odds are on you, but this is still Icarus, if you know what I'm saying. Group 15s say they're a research body, but that's like calling Senatai a travel agency.
Okay. So, it looks like we're going to have to go to the other side, and we're probably going to have to fight some stuff. So, I'm wondering if I should use the icebox backpack here. I will lose my ability to carry stuff around, the ores, or at least to carry them around cheaply. Same with wood, but we're going to have the same amount of inventory slots, but this will allow me to keep my food on me at least a little longer and keep those buffs going a little bit longer as well. So let me get this stuff kind of out of my inventory here. Oh, that was the other thing I wanted to do. Why is there electronics in my inventory? I probably have forgotten what I was doing with those. We're just going to stick this in here because I don't remember what I was doing with it. Concrete can go in here. But I believe we have enough stuff to make this entire armor set of composite armor. So let's see if we can get this all made up. Boom. There we go. There's our entire set of composite armor. I was pretty sure that I had everything all set to do that. And there was something else that I was going to make, and I know that I was going to make it, and I don't remember what it was now. That's okay. I'll figure it out later. We've got other stuff that we can get done here. Uh, the other thing that I will be making soon is the chem bench. I completely forgot all about this. Um, so this may have been the thing I was doing, but I doubt it because I had titanium and stuff in my inventory. So I'll figure out what it was I was working on at some point here, and then we'll move forward with doing that again at some point. But there we go. So I'm gonna get myself together here. We'll put the composite armor on because it gives us a decent amount of heat and cold resistance. It's not as much as the snow armor for cold resistance, or as good as heat resistance as the desert armor, but it's that kind of like in between where it's almost perfect for us. So let me get everything put away here, and I'll meet you guys over at the mission spot. Oh, I guess we found it. Complete the survey scan. Is there something down over here? Oh, okay. This thing's huge. Okay, so it shows something over here and over here and up here. So those three. Kill the black wolf, the sandworm, and the scorpion. Okay. Complete the survey scan. Recover the prototype battery from the crashed dropship. Travel to the map location. Retrieve atmospheric sensitive geocrystal. Wait, was there more stuff on the map I didn't see? Are you joking? This wasn't on the map before, so now we gotta go all the way back home, and it looks like we also need to come to here. Looks like we need to come and grab something there. Then we need to come back here to put it on this. And then go defeat the creatures. Okay, so this is going to take us quite a while to do. Interesting. All right. Well, I guess that Tahiri and I are going to take the cold way home. Although we could just, we're over here. I wonder if we can just go kill this guy while we're over here. You know what? We're going to do that. We're going to come in here and we're going to see if we can just kill the black wolf that's over here. Because I think that would be much easier to do. Get this entrance kind of marked on my map here. Somewhere. There. There's so many red things on my compass. Alright, I'll meet you guys over that way. We'll get this black wolf one out of the way. And then maybe we can at least make this somewhat of a straightforward, not back and forth a million times kind of mission. Okay, so it looks like the wolf is kind of just down around here. So what I'm going to do is we're going to come in this cave up here. I'm going to make sure there's no worms in here, for one. And then I want to put a Tahiri in here just to keep him safe. I think caves are some of the best ways to do it because I don't really see creatures coming in caves very often. We mostly just get things like cave worms. So if I can clear those out, he should be safe in here. There is some bees, but there should be one here. This is like the one back. We have one like this back home. Actually, it's the one that we had the gold in, I think, is just like this. So we have oxite. I just want to grab my arrows back. We have a ton of ammo and stuff on us. And before we go and fight the scorpion, because of how crappy that fight went, I think I want to say it's because it's armored. I got some slugs made up, and I also made up a, what was the, or I don't know if I made any of them yet, but we did unlock the, is it armor piercing rounds? So we unlocked the armor piercing rounds here, so we can make 7.62 armor piercing rounds. So it's just a matter of getting that stuff ready to go. And that's what we'll do before we fight the scorpion. But the sandworm, we might be able to do that ahead of time here. Let me turn my light off so we don't run out of that. I saw a couple of polar bears and stuff on my way in, so I just wanted to make sure Tahiri stayed safe. Now, the only thing is this shows this way down here, but there is a wolf encampment thing here. So I want to see if this one will count or not. Because if it doesn't, then we're probably going to end up fighting 2 black wolf companies here. Or packs, whatever you want to call them. Oh, it's a cave right here. That would have been much closer to bring Tahiri to. Alright. Here they come. See if we can get the big guy to come out here so that we can get some good shotgun shots off on him. There he is there. Got him. That was quick. Oh no, there's a polar bear coming. Reload. Shoot. Oh. Ooh, that was close. Get out of his way. Got him. Okay. Get ourselves a mammoth there. I want to mostly just grab the scorpion there. Grab that stuff. There we go. All right. So I guess it's going to be on to the next one. I just got to go get Tahiri back first and avoid this scorpion. See you guys in a bit. Okay, so dummy me did not look at the thing on the side, the quest markers, because apparently there's another black wolf that we need to kill. So that one didn't actually count. I don't know why I didn't think to look. For some reason, I just assumed. But it looks like there might be something right here, maybe. So I think that might be what we're trying to get to. But I'm going to use this one here for Tahiri this time. Probably going to have to kill a couple more worms really quick or something. But let me get him in here. All right, you know what? Forget. The bees haven't attacked me yet, so I doubt they're going to attack him. But I do want to get him in here because there's a polar bear right there. So let's get you to here. You should be somewhat safe here. Really don't want to say that too heavily. It's going to start getting dark here soon, too. All right, we are fully reloaded here, so... Oh, I thought he was facing me. Okay. Get rid of him. I'm going to get rid of this thing on the side. I think that might have been wise because I didn't have that pulled up, so I did not realize that we did not get the correct black wolf kill. So this is going to get a little bit harder now because it is going to be dark. That scared me. All right, we are fully reloaded. How far down here is it? Oh, it is way down here. Okay. I do have food on me, too, that I should probably... Let's see. Do we stack up the stew? Oh, well, I don't know because I ate it before the other ones ran out. That's fine, though. Okay, so this is the black wolf they want me to kill this time. So we'll just stand over here on this side. Hello? There you are. Whoop, I missed. I missed again. Ooh, so close. I was trying to get him before he went back in to heal up some. Okay, there we go. So that's him taken care of. So we'll take all that. Ooh, we are over encumbered now. So let's get rid of the meat. And you know what? I'm actually going to drop the vestiges. I don't know how much those weigh. And we don't need the Arctic pellet either. I do have my composite armor on me. But I changed into this Arctic armor before we got here. Just because I wanted to stay a little bit warmer. I don't think the mammoth will attack me if I get close to it. I don't think. But I've also not fully tested that. Did I run by the cave yet? No, I didn't. Okay. All right, so that should have worked that time, right? Yeah, perfect. All right, so let me get in this cave really quick. And just make sure that you're good. Okay. Let's jump on you, and let's see what's the next one we want to do. I wish these would go away. So we've already been here. We got rid of that. I don't really want to go. I guess this one is the scorpion. The problem is the worm that's also there. We also need to go in and grab this. We need to kill this guy, and we need to get here. I guess if we go this way, maybe by the time we get to the scorpion here, this guy will be gone. So I guess that's what we're going to try to do. We're going to go see if we can kill this scorpion. Wait, no, I don't want to do the scorpion yet because I want to get the slugs. So we'll actually go back north and we'll fight the worm. We'll grab this package that's here. Head back to the base, grab the slugs and stuff we need. And then we'll have to... I'll probably come in this way, grab this. I think that'll be our plan. I'll catch you guys at the next spot. All right, so we're not too far away, but we've got Tanner locked away in his little box up here. Not Tanner. Oh my gosh, Tahiri. Man, I miss Tanner. Okay. So let's see what we can get done. I know it's a little bit dark. I will brighten it up a little bit before I, release this. I'll do it in editing, but there's not really a whole lot that I can do about it. It will start to get brighter soon, but I feel like the worm should be fairly easy enough to see. Plus, I mean, it is absolutely gorgeous out. So, where is this worm? This, I don't know why this is doing this again. It stopped doing it for quite a while. I'm going to have to check my drivers and see if maybe there's something going on there. There he is right there. Let's turn the light on, see if this helps. I hope it does. It might actually make it worse, though. There he is. Whoa, that's the first time I've seen that happen. That hit me. I didn't think that was going to hit me. That one hit me too. Okay. Now we're slowed. That hit me too. Okay. Well, we're doing great right now. Whoa, that spreads way more than what I thought. Great, where is he going? Let's see if I can get this poison off. Okay, perfect. There he is. Whoa, how did that not hit me, or did it? That one definitely hit me. I'm crouched. I can't see. We almost got it. There we go. Oh. That was scary for a second. I did not realize that that cougar was coming at me. I'm probably over encumbered now. Let's fully reload. So we're going to have other stuff coming at us here because we are encumbered. It's another cougar. Let's see if we can do one shot. Nice. Okay. All right, that wasn't terrible. Is this going to disappear? There's nothing on it, so it should have disappeared. We've got a boar that's probably going to come after us. That hyena's staying over there. I am sprinting in case anybody is wondering. It's just not helping too much. Okay, let me see if I can get back to Tahiri. Let's see if we can get ourselves... We're going to have to go back home first, probably. We might be able to grab... Yeah, I've got inventory space. We should be able to grab that piece that's up in a little bit north of the base. So we should be able to grab that. But, yeah, I'm going to be a little while here because I'm so over encumbered. I might be able to drop a few things. But I will meet you guys at the next spot. You know, I didn't know about that melee attack thing that the worm does, but we also weren't close enough last time for that to happen. So I guess we learned something new. If you want to see its health bar, be prepared to get hit by a melee attack. Luckily, it didn't kill me instantly. But, yeah. I'll catch you guys at the next spot in the mission. Let's make sure that that worked. Okay, yeah, good. We're good. All right, I'll catch you guys in a bit. Yeah, we kind of ended up right in the middle of a nasty storm here. As soon as we got back to the Riverlands here, it was a nasty, nasty windstorm. So as you can see, our storm exposure is almost at full, and that's even with the composite armor on, which I'll show you guys when we jump off the. I mean, you guys would have seen it during the worm fight, but I don't know if I said anything about it, so you guys may not have noticed it. But we can take a good look at it here in a second. But this thing actually has storm exposure on it, so it yeah, this stuff's getting pretty nasty right now. Luckily, it's almost over. Here we go. Prototype battery. Okay. We are certainly over encumbered again. That's okay. There we go. Storm is letting up. Things are starting to look good again. I'm going to we're going to head back to base here, and we're going to try and prepare ourselves for the scorpion fight. The scorpion fight, the biggest part of it that kind of sucked was not doing much damage. So I guess that's why I want to try the slugs. I want to see if the slugs will do better. Because if the slugs can do more damage, if it's something to do with like armor, I didn't see the blue that is typically there with armor. So I'm not sure if that's going to do it, but it's kind of like with the worm. You can't crit the worm unless its mouth is open. So I'm wondering if the scorpion is just a matter of its natural armor, like it doesn't really have a crit spot, or maybe it does and I just don't know exactly where that crit spot is. Maybe we can test out a few spots if we're doing pretty well and see if that will work. Apparently, we have an infection that I have no idea where it came from. Maybe from the worm. Wasn't really paying attention at that point, I guess. Alright, so before we leave base here, we made up some armor-piercing 7.62 rounds. We made up some slugs. We got about 20 of each, I think, something around there. But I wanted to show you guys the little bit of work that I did on the bridge here. And that is, I did end up using the beeswax wood, but what I did is I flipped it around so that this is the inside. I think it looks pretty nice on the outside. I don't mind the actual, I like these timbers and stuff that are here. I think that just adds a little bit of a nicer look to it. If I get rid of the health bars of the animals and stuff here. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. So I did end up doing that. I also put some lights up in here. So there's a few lights in here. It looks pretty darn good at night, actually. So maybe if it's dark when we come back or something, I can show that to you guys, or hopefully I can remember the next time it's dark to let you guys know. But yeah, so we've got our 7.62 armor piercing at 20, and we got 16 12-gauge slugs. Hopefully that will be enough for us. And we refreshed our food and things, so yeah, I guess it's time to move on to the next spot, which I think is the scorpion. Because we grabbed this piece that was up here. I hope. Okay, we recovered the prototype battery. Okay, and we just need to get the geo crystal next time. Or in the next spot. So we need to do the scorpion. And we need to go in here and grab this. So I think we do the scorpion next. And then we go into the snow. Maybe we do it the other way around. Yeah. No, let's do the scorpion first so then we can do that in the daylight. And then we can go grab the other thing that's in the snow. So I will catch you guys over by the scorpion. It shouldn't take me too long to get there, but I'll at least cut out this little bit of a trip for you guys. Otherwise, you're going to listen to me yap and talk the whole time. And let's just say it's probably going to be nicer for you guys if I just skip all this. All right, so it looks like we should be safe from the worm again. So as you can see, this fully rock area is back. And the worm didn't spawn last time, even though it was over here. So I'm hoping that's what happens again. And I have put Tahiri up here, and we're going to actually get him up a little bit higher if we can. Let me see if I can find a good spot here. Trying to make sure it's something that's not going to, like, disappear on us if this other area goes away. So if we do this, this should get him high enough and out of the way that nothing should be able to attack him. And we'll obviously, we will take these away. There we go. All right, so I want to get my food buffs and stuff on. So let's get rid of these ones. Pretty sure I can get rid of them, right? Yeah, there we go. We do still have a bit of a debuff going on with... Okay, those do stack. Maybe because they're listed differently, that they do stack. Okay, that's perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. All right, so do we have any things down here that are going to be a nuisance for us if we climb down? Does not look like it. So let's reset this. Can I get you to place differently so then I can go down? Maybe. That's great. That's wonderful. That's nowhere near what I needed to have happen. And actually, I want to change our ammo type. So before I forget, let's reload this. And let's do the same here. We'll get our slugs in. Okay. Now, I don't have the stuff on me to fix my leg. And actually, to even get Tahiri back, I'm going to have to go all the way around. So, nice. Let's do this to get a little bit of HP back. And I will probably eat another stew. Oh, that did not give me HP back. At least not the way in which I would have liked. Okay. So there's a bunch of HP back. We are moving a little slower than I would like. So I don't know if we should try this right now. But he is safe. Can I get myself up here? I probably can if I can reach. Even if I can't reach those, I think I can just do one by one here. To get myself close enough. It won't. There we go. See, it wasn't letting me pick that one up. So now, if I back up slowly, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to make a splint. I just need to get some. I don't remember exactly what it is. Wood and fiber, I think. Get rid of you. There we go. Okay, so we should be able to pull all of these up now. I hope. Can you? Why is this? It's going to break my leg again. And it killed me. Nice. There's something wrong here because that should not be happening. That should not be happening. All right, welcome back, everybody. We're in the snow, and we're in the snow because, well, yeah, I'm a bit of a dum-dum, and I completely forgot to change our spawn point to our other bed at our main base after we had set it here, which I'm pretty sure this is the second time I've done this now. And I didn't learn the first time, and I probably won't learn this time either. Well, mostly because we're just going to try to run straight to Tahiri in our body and see if we can get our stuff. The issue with this is going to be... actually, no, we can do it. I will have to run through the cave because I won't be able to... I don't know if I'll be able to walk through this area here with the way that it kind of set up the little boss arena thing. I don't know if I'll be able to walk through there or not without spawning the scorpion. And I obviously don't have the weapons to fight the scorpion on me or the food or anything to make it, you know, so that I don't die in one shot. So, yeah, this could be a little bit of an interesting way for us to possibly put some good stuff into this episode. Something that we weren't really expecting. Is that a polar bear? That's a polar bear. Okay, let's see if we can cross. We do still have a broken leg. We need to get a splint so we can fix that. But I need to get into the forest before I can fix that because all we can pick up in here is driftwood and ice. There's a few sticks here and there as well, which I've tried to pick up. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. We can get ourselves some fiber here. Don't remember how much fiber we needed. If we can get this splint made. Oh, I need 100 fiber or 6 rope. I don't have anything on me to make rope anyway other than fiber, so we might as well just grab the fiber we need. Is that another bear? Please don't be another bear. It's a bear. It's a regular bear. Okay, so we're going to go this way. Let's see. Let's go this way. See if we can avoid this bear. Oh no, he was looking at me. Okay, I'm sneaking. You can't see me. You don't see me, bear. No. Okay. All right, we're good. We're just super quiet. Maybe we can get by. I wish that... Okay, good. It's the deer that sees me. I wish that bears would, like, attack other creatures that went near them. Just because that would make things so much easier for me. But, you know, it is what it is. Let's see if we can get out of the snow. At least we'll get some of our stamina back. Okay, we have enough fiber now. Still want to get it a little bit away from this bear if I can. Oh, nice. Of course, exactly what we need. Flash storm that's going to disappear on us. I pressed the wrong button. And we are actually... We might even just flat out die from oxygen deprivation at this point. Where did that go? Because I don't have a way to get oxide except for what's on the ground. So we're going to have to make sure we pick up this as we go. I want to make sure that we head in the right direction. We're probably going to need to make some weapons as well. You're a little rabbit. What do we need to make like a spear and things? This is going to be rather crappy. Okay, so we can make a stone knife. What did we need to make a bow? We just need more fiber. All right, so I made some more arrows. Mostly because I started to walk forward here, and I'm not sure what all these health bars are that are popping up right now. One of them can see us, so I'm assuming that must be a rabbit or something. That one's a wolf. Okay. So, perfect. We could still one-shot wolves. Oh, it's another wolf. Okay. But I wanted to make more arrows because if we run into anything like a bear or something, we're going to need those for sure. So we're going to need to pick up as much stone as we can here on the ground. I can't tell what that is up there. It's walking away from us. Can I get a glimpse of it? Okay, there's a deer. And something else here. Hopefully it's not anything big and bad. I don't believe it is because I can't see it through the bushes or anything. Bears you can usually see decently well, so let's try and sneak here just in case. I think we're good there. Okay. So seeing the health bars again, it's good, but it's also extremely frightening for me at this time because I don't know what the health bars are. I just know that they exist. So it's a little bit scary for me, but I'm just going to keep going here. And if anything interesting does happen, I'm going to bring you guys back for that. But this is pretty much what we're going to have to do is just walk ourselves back. And I guess we'll have to go back through the desert. I think that's really our only option. And try to get back to Tahiri. I think we'll take the cave, the really big cave, the one that goes from the desert into the snow biome. Because we can enter in... Wow, this is a long way around. Holy cow. We can enter in over here and come out over here, so then we can get around this way. So that I think will be our best bet. But I also need to make sure I pick up some wood and stuff because I'm going to need to be able to make ramps to get up to him. Oh, man. This is a mess. All right, everybody. We made it. Wow, that took us forever. And honestly, this episode is taking me forever. I have been a good 3 or 4 days IRL making this episode. I was doing some resource gathering and things in between episodes. I'm gonna have to do this. Okay, perfect. That worked fine. I was doing some resource gathering and some stuff around the base and things as well, but stuff that I kind of needed to do for upcoming episodes and for upcoming things that I wanted. But man, this has just been taking forever. So I'm hoping. Let me see. We'll see what Tahiri looks like when we get to him. I mean, we've got cave sickness for a little while. Luckily, we didn't get hypothermia. We were actually like cold, and I mean cold for quite a while. And also, I think what's going on here, why we're getting pushed around, if you look, we're actually not even touching the ground right now. We're like up above it. So I think there is some like invisible things here that we can't quite see. And that's what's been kind of knocking me around a little bit, which it's fine. I mean, this cliff is here. So, I mean, you'd think it would be, perfectly okay to be up here, but maybe it's not. But we definitely need to get a check here on Tahiri and we'll see how he's doing. And then we'll have to walk down and grab our body really quick and yeah, hopefully everything will be okay. But with this cave sickness, I don't know. I'm not going to have a whole lot of stamina. So I don't know if we can fight this scorpion or not. We can give it a shot. But yeah, I got to check on Tahiri. I got to make sure that he's doing okay. Make sure he's not super hungry or anything. We do have some food on us. I grabbed some pumpkins and things just in case. I wanted to be able to feed him when we get back. So let's see. Can we get a ramp to build? Can we get you to go down? Perfect. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, I've got to repair it first. Can I just, like, chop it down? Must have been a storm. You good, buddy? Yeah, you're hungry. Let's get you some food. There we go. All right. I'm going to leave you up here, man. And we're going to try to... I'm going to try to come back and get you. But first, I want to get back down to my body. Yeah, there must have been a storm or something that came through. Okay. See, that just kicked me down again. I don't like that. That's my last one. Is that too far of a drop? I don't think so. Well, I gotta repair the stuff. So I guess, I think I can make some more. Hold on. Okay, make 2 more. Stupid storms. Okay, there we go. Let's grab our stuff. Let's get everything back on the hotbar where it belongs. Do this, this, and this. Nice. We have, like, no food left. Alright, we're gonna give this a shot. We still get our slugs in here. Still got our armor-piercing rounds. Got a little bit of cave sickness. That's fine. Where's my... This. That's what I was looking for. Alright. Where are you at, Scorpion? See if we can get you going. What? No? No. That's not okay. I'm not supposed to be fighting you. I'm not supposed to be fighting you. Why are you here? Okay, we're gonna see if he stays over there. If I can keep the scorpion over to this side, I think we'll be okay. If not, then we're gonna have to do this in the next one. Oh my gosh! What the heck? Did not expect it to come up on me that quick. Okay, we're gonna reload now that it's underground. Oh, this part again. Shoot. That was a waste of a shot. Okay. 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 That was weird. Did that just regenerate? No. Come on, you stupid thing. Come up. Where are you? I ain't got time for this. That was a waste of a shot. I think we're just going to swap ammos. Okay, he went back under. I'm hoping he's going to do the little tail thing. Because that's the easiest part to avoid. Where is he? Why does he keep doing this? The last one didn't do it this way. Yep. Okay, we almost got him. Except for that stupid cougar. Uh-oh, we might be dead. That stupid cougar killed us. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna have to finish this in the next one, guys. I tried to do this because of the food. I thought, you know, we would have been fine if we'd had all of our food buffs on, but, yeah. We're gonna do this in the next one. So, thank you all for joining me today. If you enjoyed this episode, I would appreciate it if you'd hit that like button and if you'd subscribe to the channel. But, that's it for this one. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one.